Okay. What's going on, everyone? My name is Kenneth Beer, and I'm back with an overall market breakdown where I go over the overall market. I go over the indexes and economic indicators and other things of that nature to make an overall assumption on the market. So let's just get right into it. First, I just want to break down. This week was a pretty, quiet week. It wasn't a lot going on. So today, this is Friday. The market, as you can hear, just closed. It's 4 o'clock, and so we had today the Michigan Consumer Sentiment came out. They had 80.8. That was consensus. We missed to 79, so missing by uh, quite a bit. Not terrible, but we just for sure did miss by about a point almost. So that was pretty much all we had for today. I believe someone spoke, and then we have some Baker Hughes' oil rig counts and things. We have a speech, a Fed speech at 8, so that may do something in the after hours. So we want to keep our eyes out on that. Whenever the Fed speaks, we know something usually happens. But other than that, this week was pretty quiet. So, hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna just break down these indexes. So the first one I'm gonna break down ES. Looking at ES here, ES is staying above our 50 SMA still, and we were doing that pretty continuously for most of this rally, most of this uptrend, and it was pretty decent. So for me, I already knew that with the rally being as strong, and with the rally being as strong, I knew that there had to be some sort of pullback, something to give the market a correction. And I think we just came into a bit of a price imbalance. And yesterday saw, well, not yesterday, but in about the beginning of the week, we saw uh, a pullback, and that was about right here. We've seen a pullback, and we've been rallying since then. We had some pretty extreme volume showing up with that drop, and we dropped to about the 50 SMA, and after that, we've just been rallying. I put on some Fibonacci levels to kind of give me a better look of some support and resistance around here, some overbought and oversold areas, and we're coming back up into this overbought area, but it's unlike before where we came up to this area. It's not quite overbought. It's looking like it's making some sort of a bearish diversion. So we're topping out here at this upper Fibonacci level that I have. We're topping out here, and just today, I don't know why that popped up. What's happening with Safari, man? What you doing, man? Okay, well, we're topping out here a little bit, and it's looking like it wants to break out just a tad bit to the upside. I'm not sure if that will be sustainable, a sustainable breakout for ES or the S&P to be exact. I'm not sure if that's going to be a sustainable breakout, but if it does break out, we could see some upwards momentum past the highs. That was kind of what I was looking at. I played that actually with some puts, some bull puts. I played this to the upside. Implied volatility is very low, so that was the only thing. But play this to the upside. Just looking to anticipate this breakout, kind of seeing it coming as we were starting to veer up here into this area, and seeing this tiny pullback and seeing that it could potentially break out, which is looks like it's doing right now. But will it be sustainable? It could break out, go a few percentages above, and fail, and so we can see a pullback back into the range for the S&P. But that is the S&P right now. Still looking bullish, still looking strong. So nothing to be quite worried about as of right now. Okay, let's look at these E-mini Dow Jones futures. Kind of doing the same thing here, looking like it wants to come up and break out. Uh, you know, similarities obviously with this one here and S&P, both staying above the 50 and both staying nicely above the 180 and 20. And we see the pullback come towards the 50 and it start to get supported up and make its way back up to the upside, looking like it wants to break out. Matter of fact, already did break out of the previous highs that we had, but just barely having its strength above there. Not a lot of volume either, so whether or not we hold this level or maybe just pull back into the range for consolidation, you know, if you're going to play this, I will play it very far away. I would wait for some more volume to come in or whatever it is to kind of confirm that this uptrend wants to continue. If not, we aren't overbought extremely, so we do have room, but it just all depends on how strong it's going to be, the pullback will be. And essentially, that's kind of what I'm looking for after this big extension move. Same with the S&P. After this big extension move to the upside, I want to see a little bit of a pullback, and I want to see, you know, volume drop on the pullback. And in the next move higher, I want to see obviously the volume start to come back. That would support and support the move that we're looking for to kind of confirm that the uptrend is valid and not just some artificial price movement that probably won't be sustainable. Next thing we're going to look at is gold futures. The gold futures here down. We've been downtrending for a while now. And, you know, gold with Bitcoin and everything like that kind of being sucked, the money being sucked out of this thing. But, you know, I honestly think that it's going to reverse and potentially soon come back to the upside. You know, we have several. The way I have my trend line drawn, you know, somebody may draw it differently, something like that. So as long as it, you know, stays below here, we're looking at downside potential most definitely on gold. So just want to wait and see if this can have some demand for it, maybe break out of the trend line, something like that. But as of right now, gold is down, and will probably continue its downtrend if it can make new lows. If not, we have the reverse play for this thing, going back to the upside, very close to these moving averages. So we'll see how that goes out. Bitcoin here, still looking strong for Bitcoin, making new highs today at 49.50. So making new highs today on Bitcoin. Want to see how strong this can be. We are looking pretty overbought here. So sustainability, like I said, that's my favorite word. Sustainability right now is what I'm looking. It's like, okay, are markets overbought? Are they too overextended? Well, the only way you can see is to trust your instinct and wait for the pullback. You know, instead of just hopping in on these things at the, you know, last moment of the move. If you're going to go long, if you're going to be someone who's looking to go long, right? But Bitcoin, of course, has been on its surge lately, and we're pushing up towards new highs for Bitcoin. And, you know, with the whole thing, Dogecoin and everything like that, Bitcoin probably will continue to go higher. But don't know that, I'm not a financial advisor. All right, so the next one I'm going to be looking at here is bonds here. Bonds are down. Oh, let me stop. What's going on? Okay, just put a random line here. Didn't mean that. bonds are down. Interest rates going up. Bonds coming down. We've been seeing some very bearishness for bonds lately. So we're just seeing bonds falling off. And it's kind of like no man's land, just broken out of these lows. So yeah, that's for bonds. Not looking at that for real. But oil up. Very bullish for oil today. Making a new move higher to all-time highs at 58.82. Look like we could be veering at 60s very soon for oil. Oil prices getting quite expensive to the overbought side. Very much likely with some high volume here. But yeah, very overbought for gold. I mean, not for gold, for oil. So we want to keep our eyes out on that one. Everything, like I said, everything is looking pretty, overbought, looking overextended. So not looking to jump in anything as of right now. So NQ, same thing, breaking out, but this NQ is looking a little bit more healthy here on NQ's basin, having a little bit more of a stronger move with a little bit more stronger volume too as well, unlike the rest of them. So that's for NQ, and just want to go over the VIX here. VIX staying quite below my median area for the VIX, what I consider to be high volatility or low volatility. Anything below 22, I consider low volatility, and it's looking like quite low volatility here, sitting below 22, actually dumping all the way down to about 20 today. So not a lot of fear in the markets, pretty calm. RUT here making a nice move today. RUT was looking a little bit overextended, and we bounced off the 20. Haven't even made it to the 50 yet, unlike the rest of them. The Russell was looking extremely powerful to the upside. Not gonna even lie about that one, but it's looking overbought, so and it's looking overextended, and so I'm playing this one to the downside. I don't really expect this to go any more higher soon. If it does, it does. It just be crazy to see another insane rally like this when it's this overextended. But it could break out the new highs, and we could see this thing just keep grinding higher. And I could be totally wrong, right? But it has implied volatility. It's starting to kind of creep up here. So I'm thinking that this move will end soon. It's just my assumption. But who knows? I could be wrong. So that is pretty much everything that I'm going to go over today for my overall market breakdown. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Oh, and I'm going to be making informational videos about options really soon. Starting this week, I'm going to be making videos on how to trade options, how to sell options, and how to make options cash flow monsters for yourselves. A lot of people don't know about, that options can give you good cash flow. So, I'm going to be going over all of that. And sorry for that knocking in the background. There's somebody upstairs doing something. It's really annoying. I'm about to go cuss them out. But, yeah. If you all enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up, like I said, and I will see you on the next one.